In this segment, we will demonstrate how to apply nail wraps. Nail wraps may be applied on nail tips as an overlay, over natural nails for added strength, or to create extensions.
Nail wraps are a popular overlay for nail tips. The wraps are usually made of fabric, like silk, linen, fiberglass, or paper, and are secured to nail tips or natural nails with wrap resin to provide additional strength.
Remove existing polish if necessary. Push back the eponychium and remove the cuticle. Use your 180 grit abrasive or higher to shape the free edges of the natural nails so they match the shape of the nail tip to the stop point. Now, lightly buff the nail to remove shine caused by oil found on the natural nail. Use a medium-fine 240 grit abrasive buffer. Remove any dust with a clean, dry, disinfected nail brush. Apply nail dehydrator onto the nail plate. The dehydrator will remove moisture from the surface and improve adhesion. If desired, apply nail tips. Please watch the nail tip application segment for a detailed demonstration. Choose the proper size of pre-cut silk fabric for each nail, or use small fiberglass and silk fabric shears to cut the fabric to the approximate width and shape of the nail plate or nail tip.
Your fiberglass and silk fabric shears should only be used on wrap fabrics. This keeps the scissors sharp, ensuring a precise cut and no snagging of the fabric.
Apply a layer of wrap resin over the entire surface of all 10 nails and tips, beginning with the pinky finger of the left hand. Be very careful not to get any resin on the client's skin. Not only can nail resin damage the skin, but it can also cause the wrap to lift or separate from the nail plate. Remove the appropriately sized, pre-cut silk fabric from the strip, or remove the backing from the wrap fabric. If not wearing gloves, avoid touching the adhesive side of the fabric with your fingers. Dust and oils from your hands can contaminate the adhesive and prevent the fabric from adhering to the nail. Starting with the pinky finger of the left hand, gently fit the fabric over the nail plate. You can use tweezers to apply the fabric, keeping the fabric away from the eponychium. Once you've secured the fabric to the nail, use your shears to trim it 1/16 of an inch or 1.59 millimeters away from the sidewalls and the free edge. Trimming the fabric so that it's slightly smaller than the nail plate prevents it from lifting and separating from the nail. Use a small piece of thick plastic to press the fabric onto the nail and smooth it down.
When trimming fabric, run your shears along the lateral wall of the nail, tilting them at a 45-degree angle toward the nail as you cut. This will create a perfect 1/16 of an inch gap between the fabric and the sidewalls of the nail.
Using the extender tip or brush, draw a thin coat of wrap resin down the center of the nail, being careful not to touch the skin. Use a small piece of thick plastic again to make sure the resin is evenly distributed and that there are no bubbles or areas of bare fabric. The wrap resin will penetrate the fabric and adhere to the nail surface. Once fabric wrap or paper is saturated with resin, it will appear almost invisible. The only exception is linen fabric because it is quite thick. Spray, brush, or drop on a wrap resin accelerator that's specifically designed to work with the product you are using. Wrap resin accelerators help any cyanoacrylate glue or wrap resin dry more quickly. Be sure to use the accelerator according to the manufacturer's instructions. Keep the product away from the skin to prevent overexposure to the product. Apply and spread a second coat of wrap resin. This time, also seal the free edge to prevent lifting and tip separation. Apply a second application of wrap resin accelerator. Use a medium-fine 240 grit abrasive file to shape and refine the wrap nail. Buff the nail wraps with a fine grit buffer to produce a shine. Avoid buffing excessively, as this can wear through the wrap and weaken it. Remove any dust with a clean, dry nail brush. Apply nail oil to the cuticle area with a cotton-tipped wooden pusher, a cotton swab, or an eyedropper. Using a circular motion, massage the oil into the nail plate and surrounding skin. Thoroughly wash the client's hands and nails over a finger bowl or walk the client to the appropriate hand washing station. Either way is acceptable. The nail wrap application is now complete. Continue your service with a hand and arm massage. You can watch a step-by-step demonstration of the hand and arm massage in the manicuring segment. After you've completed the massage, use a lint-free wipe with nail cleanser or non-acetone polish remover to eliminate all traces of oil from the nail. This is to make sure the polish will adhere. Finally, polish the nails. Refer to the Polishing the Nails segment for a detailed demonstration. Present the finished look to your client. Now, complete the post-service procedure.